There we go. Get that up on the screen now. Here we have on the gold futures, right? Gold market here. Short-term trend again was up. And as you guys know, with the short-term trend being up, I can look for a two-step pattern short, right? Just before 10 o'clock here, we had 10 o'clock news and 10:30 news today. So just before 10 o'clock, two-step short, 14.1 was the fill. So short-term trend was up. We mark our swing low right here. Swing low is at 14.4, and of course we take the break of that swing low as we come on down. We took our first target of 4 ticks, 8 ticks second target, and then trail our stop for 2 more. 16 plus 2 is 18 ticks. So we made all that money right back there, guys, on the trade right after that loss we took. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Now, of course, at 10:15, right, just a couple moments later, over here on the gold again, we have short-term trend being up. Now, we had just finished, right? We had just finished this two-step short. But, of course, price action reversed, short-term trend being up. How do we know that? We look at our trigger line. Trigger line is pointing up, so we know short-term trend being up. Swing high here, 15.6. And you guys know what a breaker pattern looks like. We break above that swing high, set the swing high first, break above that swing high here. Entry here was at 15.7. We took 4, 8, and then 4 for 20 ticks here, guys. So as you can see, I'll continue to take these small winning trades all day long because every once in a while, I'm going to see some nice big winners. So the small stuff, the plus 10 ticks, that's great. That's going to pad the account, give us some risk tolerance. And then, of course, we're going to be waiting patiently for these big winners to show up, 18 ticks, 20 ticks, that are really going to pad our account. So we got 20 ticks here, guys, at 10:15. And, of course, we weren't done yet, though. We weren't done yet. With over 70 ticks here, guys, we had some money to make here. On crude, next up was at 10:41. Now, this time, guys, remember, same thing, short-term trend being up. You can tell why the short-term trend is up because of the trigger line, right? Short-term trend being up. And at 10:41 here, we saw nothing breaking above these highs, right? Looking for a breaker long, but we didn't see anything set up. So we broke below the 57 level, that swing low. Now, this is kind of an interesting situation because we had the 57 level here. This was, right, this was our swing low level, right, 57. But 53 was on my medium time frame. We had a level of support there at 53. So we call this a technique called threading the needle, where we're going to literally break below the swing low, but then make sure we get below the level of support, such as the trigger line on your medium time frame. And then once we get below that 53 here for support, it was all clear skies below 1041 on this two-step, kind of threading the needle, like we say, getting below the 53 support level. 52 was the fill. Of course, we got another +4 +1 for 10 ticks there, guys, $100 once again here on crude. Now we're going to keep going here, guys. As you can see, we've continued to take these small winning trades. Next up here at 10:57. Now another two-step short, guys. Another two-step pattern here. In this case, guys, actually this is labeled wrong. This is actually a breaker pattern short, right? This is a breaker short, right? Pretty easy to see that. We have the short-term trend being down. Now 08s here on the crude was the low of the day here. Now remember, guys, what do we always have to see at the low of the day? Green pace of a tape. I want to see strong sellers, right? Big sellers coming in. So to see that low of the day break, I want to see green pace of a tape and strong sellers coming in. Of course, we got that right here, guys, as it broke below it. 77.07 was the fill. We took another +4 +1 for 10 ticks, guys. Another $100 in our pocket on the crude. And of course, that was our second to last, almost done here, almost done. 11:14 was our final trade of the day here. Another 10 ticks on crude, as you guys can see. Now this one was happening again. Short-term trend here was down. Another two-step pattern, another trend reversal. We had the low of the day here, and as you guys know, right, whenever I see the low of the day, I'm always thinking two-step long. We waited to see our most recent swing high here at 52s. We broke above the 52s. Momentum confirms, and of course we have ourselves at 11:14, again, a two-step pattern long, counter trend trade here. 55 was the fill, a +4 +1, another 10 ticks at $100 there, guys. Add them all up. At the end of the day, 8 total trades, 7 winners, 1 loss. As you can see, 70 ticks total. Let's prep for tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, December 3rd, 2009. We've got a pretty big day tomorrow morning, guys. Big number there, 8:30, the final Q3 non-farm productivity. Big number. So 7:45 ECB rate decision. 8:20 gold, euro, and the pound opens up. 8:30, we have that big news number, so you want to make sure you're there for that. We're going to get some trades after 8:30 tomorrow, I guarantee that. 9 o'clock crude oil opens. 9:30, we have the U.S. open for the equity markets open up at 9:30. 10 o'clock, we have news, ISM non-manufacturing. 10:30 nat gas. 11 o'clock transition into lunch. And of course, let's recap. Live trade room opens up at 7:45 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow morning, guys. On the YouTube page, if you guys are watching this video on YouTube right now, right below this video, you'll see a link for our 12-month track record, as well as a registration link for our 3-week free trial. Always, please subscribe and rate and comment on this video. We'll do free webinars on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tomorrow's a Thursday, so make sure you guys come out and join us tomorrow morning. Okay, tomorrow morning on Thursday at 11:30 a.m., we'll do another webinar tomorrow. Topic tomorrow is the trading and gambling and the 7 deadly mistakes. So you guys don't want to miss that tomorrow morning, 11:30 a.m. Eastern time for a free webinar tomorrow. Guys, the beginner's course has all of our setups and our entry rules, so grab a copy of that. The last day of trading is December 11th and will reopen on January 11th, 2010. My name is Joseph James. Hope the video helps tonight, guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning. 70 ticks today, guys, after a full stop loss. There's more where that came from. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning, 7:45. Bye-bye for now.